Hello, guys. We are going to be reading Other M, and I've got Jesse and Taylor here. Let's take a look at the cover for this. This is issue 9. We can see disembodied people in smoke because they were too lazy to fucking draw a whole body. Like, the smoke's not even consistent. Like, Mighty doesn't have half of a fucking arm. I don't get how that works. The art style is cute, and it reminds me of Archie Sonic, but it's just not consistent for this comic to have.
It reminds me of, ironically enough, it reminds me of like the Pender's art style.
It would make the comic look a lot better than it actually was. And I hate these military outfits. They kind of look like the Acorn Royal family outfits, but they're a different color, and it looks dumb, and I don't like it.
Is that Ray the Flying Squirrel?
Yes, it's Ray the Flying Squirrel, because Mighty's here.
Oh,
so
I
they
see.
made Ray part of the Chaotix. And oddly enough, Charmy isn't here. So I don't know why Charmy isn't part of the Chaotix. At least as far as I'm aware.
Charmy sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're on page 1, and this is what the fucking comic looks like. Back to sketches again.
Yeah, pencil.
Jesus.
God. And we get our first dialogue from Bean. Not a bad day's work, lady and gents. Not bad. Oh wait, that's Sonic. How can I even tell that's Sonic? It barely has his face on the fucking panel.
Not bad, but what did we manage to get?
Nothing those lousy echidnas don't have 20 of already.
Wow, this is very
Actually
fucking useful information.
Oh, I know that was someone else.
This is very fucking useful information. Like, we're at the tail end of a mission that no one cared about. Why should we fucking care?
I say we find out now.
Do you see that scanning error right here? There's like a square, like, outline.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. That's weird.
That's great.
So that's Rotor talking to
Yeah.
Sonic? How?
And that's Sonic again.
Oh, be back in a sec.
In a sec. Like, in a sec.
Yeah, Ian Flynn is a masterful writer.
Inna is my favorite fucking word.
In a sec.
Sonic, no!
Actually, it would just be less effort to write in because it's one less
that's what I'm
letter.
fucking saying.
Yeah.
He literally made up a word for no reason. And now we changed art styles again because fucking
God.
Ian Flynn's a genius. And there's no background. There's literally no motherfucking background here. Where is this truck?
Floating. Sonic.
Hey, y'all. Wait, what? Why am I,
I think
saying
he's
hey,
making
y'all?
fun of her.
Hey, y'all. What have we got on the menu today?
Wait, where the fuck are we? What
don't
is
know.
happening?
Don't worry about it.
You name it. We got food, medical supplies, survival gear, even a few weapons. Like, weapons?
Sweet.
I forgot they're actual terrorists and they kill people in this comic.
Yeah. Sweet. I'll go tell the others. See you guys when we get back to base.
Such interesting dialogue. Definitely needed to be this whole page.
Yeah, I learned a lot. That's Rotor.
Murder again, yeah, with his
Well,
giant eyeball.
don't keep us in suspense. You sure know how to pick 'em, Bean. This thing's loaded with supplies of every nature from food to weapons, repeating what was just
Can you
said.
even
in the
tell
last
that that's Fiona?
No.
She looks like a
Not at
female
all.
Tails now.
Weapons? Bean, don't you think that's a little convenient?
Oh, it's a trap. Rotor, stop the truck.
Whoa, why?
It's a trap! Stop the... Oh, wait, it's no explanation. Wait, stop the truck. And it just fucking stops and everyone dies. Because nobody has their seatbelts on.
Bean, what's wrong?
Get back inside. And by inside, I mean inside. And get those medical supplies ready. Bunny, we'll need them.
What? Why?
Honk! Or is that honk? Honk? Hana? I don't fucking know what he's even trying to put there. And now it's these guys just standing there.
Done.
This isn't suspenseful at all. Were they in the truck or were they following them?
I don't know. It's just really hard to follow like what's happening.
Take your man, people. We're literally just going straight into a fucking fight. No explanation to what happened here. Just fucking figure it out.
Yeah, it's super hard to follow. That's Vector.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Ready to go from a lame duck to a dead duck? I thought of that all day.
1 second, I gotta ask y'all a question.
He
Which one of
literally
you
is
killed my
Scooby.
parents and brother?
I love that this is how Ian Flynn does plot progression.
Nobody
This is how
tell 'em.
people talk, right?
Let's keep them guessing.
You mean that chubby, horn-faced punks who spit at me and ran crying like babies? Yeah, I killed your folks. I'm glad I get to finish the job.
Jesus.
God,
He's
what
just an
an
actual
edgelord.
fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
And then fucking Antoine's like, okay, you can kill him. I'll allow you to murder people, even though Sonic gave you a speech about not murdering people. Let's do it. Any other questions, ugly?
Not a one.
Then they immediately rumble.
Oh God, dude.
Vector with this fucking alligator fucking
Is
dragon
that what
head.
people fucking do in like a war? They just go, ah, ah.
Yeah, you announce when you attack in war. That's how it works. And then it's just a terrible fight scene. It looks terrible. Fucking
at Mighty.
look at Ray. Is that his arms expanding? Is that supposed to be him gliding? Because that's not how that works.
Yeah,
And Mighty
this
is like
really
the
hard to
toughest
follow.
one here, and he's not even fighting.
Flailing.
It's still better than I can draw, but at least I can fucking do.
And
like-
even though it was told earlier that he can generate bombs with magic, now he generates TNT. It was bombs earlier, now it's TNT. And this fight scene is so fucking terrible. I can't tell what anything is happening.
No, yeah, I'm having a really hard time following the action.
Now someone kicked, oh, it's Vector. Someone kicked Bean in the face, which made the dynamite go the opposite direction despite him already throwing
can't
it.
Tell who these. Who's that? Who's
Antoine
that
now
right there?
is really buff and he has a knife instead
That's
of a sword.
Antoine?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
That
Antoine.
doesn't look anything like Antoine. Who the fuck's kicking him?
Julie Sue.
That's Julie Sue.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
How
And-
can anyone tell this? We got Sally strangling
I
somebody.
think that's fucking what's her face. Fiona's strangling Ray. It looks like
Oh my god.
really hard to fucking tell. Then Antoine gets smacked into her, and she looks mildly bothered by that. And now he actually generates a bomb, so he can do both. But we
Is
switched
that all
artists,
he's gonna
so-
do this whole fight is throw bombs? He's like
He-
Captain America.
He shot the bomb, apparently. He threw the bomb, and then someone shot it. It was either him or someone else shot it. And now Vector hugged him? Humped him?
Oh, come here,
Same
buddy.
thing.
And now everyone's humping each other? Someone got stabbed.
Holy fuck.
That's literally just Espio's disembodied floating head smirking.
Espio's just up in heaven looking down, smiling at everyone.
What is happening? This is half of the comic that those two are kissing each other. A gun goes off and shoots Vector. And it looks like it blew Rotor's brains out. Oh, Espio fell out of heaven. I don't know what's going on.
Well, well, Rebel. Looks like your luck just ran out.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Vector, behind you.
Then he knocks him out. Because we already did this before with Remington, but now we're doing it again with fucking, with
Oh, dude,
Mighty.
I miss Remington. What, why?
At least he'll think a rebel hit him. Look, I can't talk long, but listen. You have a number of friends inside the Guardian's forces, and some have high positions. Don't count, one word, don't count on them to act.
You know what's
You should
weird?
know that.
Bean
What?
doesn't know that they're working with him, but yet there's so many people working with them. If Bean doesn't know about it and he's the leader of the freedom fighters, then how the fuck do they have a connection? That's not how connections work.
Why? What good are they? Are you? If you don't do anything? What the hell? I don't even know what the hell I'm asking. What is English? We will. What will we do? I don't know. What?
This is Ian Flynn writing 101. We're gonna do a thing. Just wait for us to do it.
All we need is the right moment to strike when a unified front will work the best.
Okay,
I'm
whatever
only
the fuck you're
explaining this
talking
now
about.
so we can explain it again later.
They're gonna
No
keep
idea.
explaining it again.
Is that Sonic?
Yes, that's Sonic.
Holy.
In other words, when you know, you'll win, and you can come out on top. I don't know who's saying that, but I'm guessing it's
That's him
me.
still, that's fucking.
Okay.
That's fucking Mighty now.
Oh, that's Mighty saying
Yes,
whatever?
even though it broke off into a completely different box, it's him.
Is this fucking Chris Chan?
Whatever. You also should know that your rebellion is pushing the Guardian to extremes.
You can keep saying that, but as of right
Yeah.
now, we haven't seen anything extreme that he's done besides kill one
Hey,
guy.
this is Ian Flynn. We tell, don't show.
Yeah? About time we ...
Shut up and listen. You took the bait for this trap like complete amateurs. It makes me sick sometimes to know you're the hope for tomorrow. The hope for tomorrow? Are you Superman?
Thanks for the pep talk, I think. And that's Mighty again down
Yes,
there?
it's still
I can't,
him.
the art...
He monologues for a whole fucking page.
Let me continue. You've been warned. The Guardian will make a major move against you. And the less he knows about you, the better.
He already knows
though that's
everything.
completely
He knows
obvious.
you're a fucking hedgehog. He knows you're a blue hedgehog, and he's already tried to kill you like 3 times.
Now then, if you allow me to take my teammates back to base, I will not hinder you further.
Or we could kill them right now, and you could be the lone survivor, and they're never a problem again. It's still
Is
you.
that Sonic?
Yeah.
If I decide to finish this here and now,
Then you're a complete idiot. And chances of your pathetic rebellion will die.
thank you.
I will see you on the final battlefield.
This isn't how friendships work. It'd be like a fucking Nazi just walking up to an American soldier and being like, hey, I knocked those guys out. We're buddies, right? I'm not gonna help you right now, but I'll help you later if we start to lose.
Pretty
It's
much.
so
I
fucking
bet
stupid.
you will.
This isn't how people talk to each other. Sometime later, hiss.
Who's saying that?
One of you had better explain why you are not all dead. Because I know the rebels that you fought today were all rescued and taken to their base. I know that, but I don't know that one of you is a traitor. Somewhere, either in Launch Base Zone or Angel Island. You're on Angel Island, you fucking idiot. You're on Angel Island. I don't
That's
know what the
Knuckles?
fuck he's talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
They're on Angel Island, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And your orders were to destroy the vermin or die trying!
But by your will, I shall explain, sir.
I will allow it. And now I look right
All
at
right,
you.
let me prepare. I've been practicing this monologue all my way back. Okay. My lord, the wounds the rebels had at the time were more life-threatening than those of the chaotics. So, while they may live today, they will surely die by morning.
It looks like momming.
Mommy.
It does.
Not with those medical supplies, you fucking idiot. Good point. A lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot, not a lot, like one whole word, was invested on the bait because I thought I could depend on you. You keep depending on a lot of people who keep failing you. Just saying. Like, you need to stop depending on people. Why don't you just go do it, Knuckles? Like, seriously, you're just sitting in this room all day. Do something.
Sir, in ultimatum with the single standing rebel, I allowed the chaotics to live on and crush the bastard children of this particular cell of the rebellion, as well as discerned where their base of operation is.
Oh, and how did you manage that?
Let me just switch to my second note here. Got my speech planned out.
I
Here we
love
go.
that dialogue boxes are non-existent. Like, it has a little line right there. But that doesn't mean it's a dialogue box.
I thought that was just part of the background, honestly.
I did too.
Sir, there are no known structures in that sector of the launch base zone that could sustain the rebellion. And all other structures are under heavy Legion uses. Also, using the Zoot tube? What the fuck is that?
Reference to the Archie comics.
Data maps and data Prelate SBO was studying, I am positive the rebellion is stationed somewhere on Angel Island.
You're on Angel Island. You all are. I'm pretty sure they are. Like, maybe I've been wrong this whole time and the fucking Echidna army isn't on Angel Island, but I thought they were. I thought everyone was on Angel Island, because how the fuck would they be getting down from the island if they travel by car? They
Chaos
have to
energy.
all be on Angel Island.
God.
Prelate SBO?
And then SBO says,
Yes, my lord. I have been studying all the areas of the floating island in attempts of discovering the rebellion's headquarters. Why do we need to repeat this? We just fucking said it. We just said that a second ago.
because this is Ian Flynn's writing style.
And why? How am I supposed to know it's Knuckles saying that? It's below him. And when were you going to report your findings, Prelate? After the Winter Festival? What the fuck is that? You can't just spring that on me. By your will, my lord, I did not want to bother you or waste your time with idle speculation. Can't fit speculation in one
There's
thing.
a
You gotta
lot
put
of-
a dash.
Why is this comic is just like people explaining things to each other and then really bad fighting? Like that's it. This
Yeah.
whole fucking comic is like
And now you got a whole
Perfect.
thought fucking dialogue there.
Here we go. Perfect. The Guardian will now surely believe the rebels are on
We
the
don't need
rock.
you to think that. We already know it. We already fucking know it. Stop talking down to the audience.
When I know for sure they're stationed at the launch base zone, the rebels aren't that smart, but even they will surely stick close to where they can watch actions of the Guardian.
So, no serious injuries except you, Prelate Knack? Gulp. If I'm not mistaken, you were faced off against a rebel who used some kind of swords. He had one sword and it kind of looked like a knife. It wasn't even really a sword. Am I right? As always, my lord. The how did you break your leg? Well, my lord, when the purple fiend fell unconscious, he fell on my leg and broke it. Who fucking walrus guy? You got your leg broke by a fat guy?
yeah.
And everyone laughs at him. So, you were debilitated by an unconscious rebel. Yeah. You worthless excuse for a Mobian! Your existence taints the very nature of my chaotics!
Is Knuckles just a firebender now?
Yes,
What the
he
hell?
set him on fire. He just has that power now.
Okay.
And he changed font when he's dying.
My lord,
Yes, Prelate Vector.
who will replace Nax, sir?
I'm going to fill the position by making my ward an official member, that being Tails. However, I will keep him most active. However, I will keep
use
him
my
from most active duty so that I may continue to train him.
Excellent choice, my lord. I think an 8-year-old is perfect to lead this army.
I know, I'm a genius. Now go and heal my prelates, my elite heal, and become prosperous once more.
Okay.
Is this the fucking
Was
Bible?
Ian Flynn like 13 when he wrote this?
I don't know.
Who's saying this?
Oh,
by your will.
By your will. Who fucking cares? Care to take over my ward? And I gave him fucking Frieza's voice, and I fucking hate that I did that. Not at all, sir. He has already he was already dead, so there was no further amusement to be had with him. What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do to him? And I think that's Vector. No, it's Knuckles. Like to keep things simple, Oh, I don't know about that. I have become quite artistic in my use of the members of the rebellion. What are you talking about? What are you doing? How
I
intriguing.
have
Do you
no idea
have
what the
photos
fuck is
or
going on.
such? What are they talking about? I have kept my best works. So he takes photos of killing people. That's it?
Okay.
Wonderful. Perhaps you can be my inspiration even further. And that's the end.
What the hell happened in that chapter?
So
I don't know.
it's a trap, but it's not a trap, and Knack gets murdered. The end.
Okay. Good
Pretty
job,
much.
Ian Flynn.
That's just a repeat of the last issue. Like in the last issue, someone fucked up and then Knuckles murdered them. Like, it's literally the last issue. Again. Except for this time we see the mission that made the rebels win. So it's a little
Honestly.
bit better because it's not just Remington talking about it the whole issue.
I miss Remington, though.
He didn't do shit in the last issue though. He just talked about the mission they fucked up on.
Well, that's all they do in this comic anyway. They just talk.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think of this comic, Jesse?
I'm wondering how fucking more of it is there? Like, how many chapters total?
At least 30.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
What did you think of this, Taylor?
I mean, I got lost near the end. That was fucking convoluted.
Yeah, it was terribly paced, terribly structured. I don't even know who was saying what and when they were saying it. It used sophisticated dialogue in some examples, but then most of the time it made up words for other characters. You can't even tell who's saying what because there's no fucking dialogue boxes. It's literally just paste on the fucking artwork, like on top of it. Like, I don't know who thought this was like ready to come out, but no. It's beyond terrible.
Yeah.
I think Sonichu is sometimes more easier to understand than this comic.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It is, yeah.
Because at least I can kind of tell who's saying what. Chris Chan draws little lines and numbers it sometimes. God, this is the worst issue of Other M, and it had a fight scene. But dear God, if I could figure out what the fuck was happening in that fight scene.
Yeah,
I don't know what
Know
happened.
about that fight scene was that Bean threw a few bombs and Rotor fell on someone and broke their leg. And I only know that part
And
because it
SBO
was
was in
sad.
heaven the whole time.
Yeah, SBO apparently died and just watched the fight from the clouds.
And then he fell out of the cloud.
And then he fell out.
And I'm just now noticing it, that Sonic in the background, the one on the TV monitor, his mouth is completely hung off of his face.
Oh, you're right.
So yeah, the fucking comic sucked. The end. Hopefully you guys are excited for the next issue. Stay tuned next month when we finally torture ourselves some more with this comic. Bye, guys. Before the credits roll, I thought I'd take a second to talk to you guys about my Patreon. If you want to help keep the channel going and prevent it from going under when YouTube decides to randomly demonetize my videos, or when a nutcase like GamerGuy decides to strike my channel making me lose money off of my streams, you can go back my Patreon. Benefits include being a producer, which means you get in all the credits at the end of the videos. You can recommend quickie articles, which means that articles you want covered are more likely to happen sooner. You can request me to review a comic book of your choice, or you can even come on to be a guest reader for the fanfiction series. My Patreon is linked in the description below, and it's also in the About section on my YouTube. Hope to see you guys there.
You know me, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gon' let it get to me. I'm just gon' creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkin in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back him up with a fist metal